Hello, how you doing? It's MrDoTheMath here, and today we're going to talk about 30, 60, 90 special right triangles, right? 30, go that way. 30, 60, 90 special right triangles, all right? 30, 60, 90 special right triangles derive from this kind of triangle. What kind of triangle is this?
Equilateral.
Equilateral triangle. So they derive from an equilateral triangle. We understand that with an equilateral triangle, these triangles are all 60, the angles are all 60 degrees, all right? So where 30, 60, 90 comes in is when I draw an altitude through one of those angles. And so when I draw this altitude, I cut this angle in half. And therein lies your 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. Okay? Does everybody see that? So a 30, 60, 90 degree triangle is a triangle that's cut, is an equilateral triangle cut in half. Right? It's an equilateral triangle cut in half. Okay? Now, just like when we did 45, 45, 90 triangles, there's a shortcut to figuring out the measure of the lengths of the sides of a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Okay? And they are this. Alright, so first and foremost, let's name the parts, right? I kind of alluded to this last week. This is, so we both know that, we all know that these are legs, right? Yes, no, yes. These are legs. The legs make up the 90 degree part, right? And then this long side is what? The hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse, okay? Now, it's quite visible on these type of triangles that there is a smaller leg and a longer leg, right? We call the smaller leg short leg. That's the short leg. And we call this leg the long leg, right? The long leg, okay? Short leg and long leg and hypotenuse all have a relation with 30, 60, 90 triangles, right? So the relationship is this, right? With a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the side that has 60 degrees has the short leg side, right? So we'll say with the 60 degree angle, right? With the 60 degree angle. The long leg is with the 30 degree angle, right? So here it goes. The short leg is always known as X, right? X. The long leg is, the hypotenuse is always known as 2 times X, so it's double this size, right? And then the long leg is always known as X times the square root of 3, right? So in simple terms, this is 2 times the short leg, and this is the short leg times the square root of 3, right? So the hypotenuse is 2 times the short leg, and the long leg is the short leg times the square root of 3, okay? If we throw numbers there, it goes like this. If this is a 30, 60, 90, all you need to know is one of them is 60, right? If this is 30, 60, 90, and I said this is 3, this is going to be double 3, which is going to be 6, and this is going to be 3 times the square root of 3. This is going to be the short leg times square root of 3, which is that. Those are the measures of those sides. Everybody good with that? Let's change the numbers. If I said this was 5, this would be double that. This would be 5 root 3. Let's change the numbers again. If I said this was 7 root 3, that would make this what? 7, and this what? 14. Good. Let's change it one more time. What if I said this was 25? This would be?
No.
Say it again. 12.5. 12.5. That's half of 25. And this would be what? 12.5 root 3. Right. Good. That's the relationship between 30, 60, 90 special right triangles. Okay? That's it. But it gets interesting when we make this a whole number, right? Yeah. Let's do it. All right. So, I'm gonna make it nice first, right? Let's make it nice first. What if we got the special right triangle, and we'll do this. We'll make this 15. If this is 15, how will we find the short leg and the hypotenuse? All right. What you do is you're gonna set the number equal to x root 3, right? Set the number equal to x root 3 when you're trying to solve for the x's, right? We're going to solve for x. So that means 15, which is the long leg side, equals x root 3, right? X root 3. Just like we learned before with the 45, 45, 90 special right triangles, to solve, we just got to, we're going to do it all the way, we're going to do it the algebra way, right? Straight algebra. So that's going to be 15 over the square root of 3 equals x. We can't have a radical at the bottom, so we got to multiply the top and the bottom by square root of 3, right? Square root of 3, square root of 3, right? So that ends up being 15 root 3 over 3, all right? 15 is a multiple of 3, so we can reduce this to be what? Not 4. 5 root 3 equals x, okay? 5 root 3 equals x, okay? So we went from here to here, right? 5 root 3 equals x, right? That means that the short leg is 5 root 3, and this leg is going to be double that, which would be what? It'll be 2 times 5 root 3, which is what?
10.
Talk to me. 10 times the square root of 3. Okay? Everybody good with that?
Yep.
So again, you set the number, you set the whole number. This is for long leg, right? For the long leg. You set the whole number equal to the square root, x times the square root of 3, right? Then you solve. You solve. And your answer is always going to be, the number times the square root of 3 over 3, right? Once you get here, you reduce the fraction if you can. Reduce the fraction if possible. So over the years, mathematically, we stopped using reduce, so we simplified, right? And that's what we did here. So it was like 15 root 3 over 3. You reduce 15 root 3 over 3 to be just 5 root 3, okay? And that's like really the hardest part with this 30, 60, 90 triangle. That's the hardest part. How you feel so far?
Comme ci, comme ça.
Come see, come ça. All right. Let's try one more. Let me see if I got a good one for us. Oh yeah. Here we go. So you got this triangle here, right? This is 60. This is 30. What if they made this side 5 root 3? What would be this side and what would be that side? Okay? What would be the answer? Okay? Once you have an answer, raise your hand. Alright. Let's see right so we got space. See right so we got space.
I think I got it.
Alright, well I can't
I'm on the other side of it.
You think you got it?
Yep.
Okay. So what's x, y? So x comes first. So what would x be?
10.
10.
10, 15, raise your hand. 10, 15. Raise your hand if you think it's 10.
Oh, it's 15.
Raise your hand if you think it's 15. Alright, so now, first and foremost, realize that this is 30 degrees, so this is the long leg. And remember, long leg equals x times the square root of 3. So that means it's going to be 5 root 3 times the square root of 3. Right? When you multiply the square root of 3 times the square root of 3, you get 3, right? So it'll be 5 times 3, which is 15.
15, yep.
Right? So this,
yep.
yeah, we just did that. Right? And then, so what does y equal?
10 square root of 3.
10 root 3. Because that's going to be 2 times 5 root 3. Good. Any questions?
Can we do another one?
Uno más? Alright. One more. One more. Where's my problem at? What if I say, oh yeah, let's do this. This is 30 degrees. It's a trick question right here. I should have told you it's a trick question. Alright, so then, if that's 2, what is this side and that side?
If there's 2. Oh, shoot.
I don't know why you just. Alright, babe.
Wait.
And that's going to leave.
Would it be?
Oh, let's figure out this out.
Something wrong.
Alright, so here's the thing. First thing you want to do is identify identify the long leg
Mhm.
and the short leg.
Yeah.
Alright, so where's the long leg at?
Why?
X is the long leg. Because the long leg is always where the 30-degree angle is.
Oh, okay.
Alright? The short leg is always where the 60-degree is. Right? So this is the short leg. This is SL. And this is the long leg, LL. Short leg is always X. Right? Long leg is always X root 3.
What?
So if this is 2, X is going to be what?
2 square root 3.
2 root 3. And the hypotenuse is going to be what? 4.
4.
Alright?
Just 4. Oh, okay.
So look. First thing you want to do is identify short leg and long leg. Then after that, you want to put your corresponding 2 R's. Yeah. Corresponding
Yes.
corresponding labels, right? Corresponding labels meaning long leg is X root 3, short leg is X, and hypotenuse is 2X, right? SL, funny thing, SL is what my grandmother used to call my grandfather. His name was Sir Lee, so she called him SL. Rest in peace, Papa. But there you go. So once you identify these, you can put these labels next to them. So if 2 equals X, and this is X root 3, you just put 2 root 3. And if this is 2X, that's 2 times 2, which is your 4. Okay? Any questions? How we feel?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to do more practice, but don't forget to like and subscribe. If you got any questions, comment below. Let's do the math out.